I know SHEIKH will not be comfortable with this, seeing that Nigeria is willing to work with US to eliminate terrorism. As you have it, this is from Vanguard newspaper. He's saying Nigeria willing to work with US to eliminate terrorism, FG. This is even as we're having a pan-Yoruba socio-cultural group, Think Yoruba First, is urging President Tinubu to seek a middle ground for effective collaboration with the United States of America. Let me bring you up to speed with what is happening from this angle. This is coming from Daily Post. It says Trump's threat, don't treat symptoms when disease is curable. Pan-Yoruba group tells Tinubu. He goes further to say that Pan-Yoruba socio-cultural group, Think Yoruba First, has urged President Bola Tinubu to seek a middle ground for effective collaboration with the United States. The group charged the president to stand out from his predecessors and resist the urge to treat only the symptoms when the disease itself can be cured. This call came following the rising security concerns and international reaction to Nigerians' internal challenges. This was contained in a statement by the group's public relations officer, Ogbeni Oluwole Lewis, on Wednesday. Lewis referenced a recent statement by US President Donald Trump, who threatened military intervention in Nigeria over what he described as alleged genocide against Christians, particularly in the northern Nigeria, accusing the Nigerian government of failing to act decisively. Let me at this point say that it is a welcome development to disally bandits. Because it doesn't matter the opinion of SHEIKH GUMI. I know SHEIKH GUMI will not be comfortable with this, saying that people are rising to encourage Nigerian government to collaborate with American government to stamp out terrorism. Because we have seen in recent time that SHEIKH GUMI himself have come out to start defending the terrorists. Because what is happening currently is beyond negotiation. We are seeing a man who have come out to say, do not bomb bandits. Who have come out to even say that it's a lesser evil for bandits to kidnap, adopt people than for American government to come and start ransacking communities and perhaps start eliminating bandits, terrorists. We have seen a man who have come out recently to say that if you keep bandits, that you are committing genocide. I want to say that what is happening currently, the advice from the socio-cultural Pan-Yoruba group and the position of federal government that they are ready to partner with the American government to stamp out this terrorism. I want to say it's a welcome development. Even if it offends the lives of SHEIKH GUMI, for me, it's a welcome development. It's a welcome development because these bandits are people who have no value for human life. Because we have all agreed that these people are killing Nigerians. They are killing in Zamfara. They are killing in Katsina. They are killing in Benue. They are killing in Kwara. They are killing in Plateau. They are killing in other parts of the country, like Taraba, but these areas I mentioned are the epicenter of the crisis. We have also seen a situation in the time past where the governor of Plateau State, Mufwang, we come out clearly to say that what happened in the last issue was not host community header clashes, that is purely genocide.
What has happened on the plateau is not a clash between farmers and herders. Please hear me and hear me well. What has been happening is genocide, and I want the international community to note it. We think we know those behind it. We are coming after them. Already a number of arrests have been made, and we know that those arrested are only agents of the masterminds behind these attacks. And we know that there are powerful forces behind them.
Even when the President Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu visited Benue in the wake of Yewata massacre, a monarch who addressed the president was emphatic that what happened is purely genocide, genocidal in nature. So hence we have all agreed that these people are killing Nigerians. Call it Muslims, call it Christians, all life matter. Does it not make sense to say, okay, hence we have seen some people American government that have said we want to come and take them out. We want to come and eliminate them. So does it not make sense to say you come and do it? Because whether we like it or not, America have the expertise. They have the technology to doing this. We saw how American government took out Soleimani, that Iranian military diplomat from Iraq in the time past. And when they did it with minimal damage because it was with precision. They knew their targets. And I want to say that if they are coming to Nigeria, they are not coming to fight the government. They are coming with precision. They will only go for their targets, who, of course, obviously are the Islamic terrorists. America call them Islamic terrorists, but they are the same thing and people we know as Fulani Militias. Bandits. Fulani bandits. ISWAP members. Boko Haram members. And Saudi terrorist members. If you want to go further into their identities as a person, the lives of Toji Bello, the lives of Ada Aleru, the lives of Akwashi that operates in the Faskari local government area of Katsina State. These are the people we are talking about. They are all known by the public. We have seen in recent time where the lives of even Ada Aleru, Toji Bello will be coming to engage communities in Katsina and Zamfara states in the name of peace deal. Peace deal that the man who is coming to negotiate is coming fully armed. After the negotiation, he's going back to his abode with the same arm. The government have been working and they create the impression that they are in the circumstance that they are doing their best. Now that we have seen a strategic partner that had the wherewithal, the capacity, the competence, the technology to dealing with this issue, we are hearing the likes of SHEIKH GUMI saying all manner of things that they should not come. Even asking Nigerian government to severe tie with United States of America. I must say that that statement is meant to even set trap for Nigerian government. As far as I'm concerned, Nigerian government should partner with United States of America and any other foreign partner that wants to aid us, help us to eliminate these bandits. As far as I'm concerned, it makes sense to kill Toji Bello. It makes sense to kill Ada Aleru. It makes sense to disalive Akwashi that operates in the Faskari local government area of course, Katsina State. Because these are people who have no value for human life. It has been proven over and again how they maim, rape, kidnap for ransom. If you look at the recent happenings of late, the way and manner they have even turned celebrities. Because hence they have become this powerful. People in the localities where they operate now see them like the government they know. Because either they want to come for peace deal, you people wanting to take picture with them, people rushing to take a glimpse of them, they are turned celebrity overnight. And these are common criminals. And you can imagine a SHEIKH GUMI telling a pressman that he should not address bandits as criminals, that we should be pampering them, we should be begging them. Begging them on what basis? People that do not deserve to live. As far as I'm concerned, those guys do not deserve to live. Because there is no peace for the wicked, there shall be no peace for them. This is not a matter of you are a Christian or a Muslim. This is a matter of those who are against the sanctity of life. This is a matter of those who have no respect for the sanctity of life. Because they have killed both Muslims, Christians, even idol worshippers. The narrative out there that the American government is coming here for our resources, I don't think that narrative should hold water. Because America have always been our strategic partner in terms of commerce and industry. America have been a major buyer of our crude in the recent time past. So if we are partners in terms of helping us to fight insurgency, and we now sell solid mineral to them, because definitely we need to sell our solid mineral to earn foreign exchange. And that's what we have been doing over the years. The crude we sell, we exchange it for dollar in terms of selling. And we used to earn foreign exchange to help our local economy. So it's not out of place if we are even selling solid mineral to the American government. Because currently, The impression out there, not just the impression, because there are so many news out there, so many videos out there, where you can clearly understand that those powerful individuals in the north are the ones promoting this banditry, using them to hold territories, to guide those areas where they are doing illegal mining. Is it not even on record that even the Ansaru Tower leader that was recently arrested, that he had been convicted on the basis of illegal mining and illegal possession of firearm? So if the foreign nationalists can come here in collaboration with some Nigerians, hold territories through these bandits to secure environments for illegal mining, and as alleged, come here with chopper to evacuate the solid mineral, maybe gold and some other rare earths. So you got to show that it is not out of place. It's a welcome development for Nigerian government to strategically partner with the American government to help us fight this banditry. As far as I'm concerned, it's going to be a win-win situation. A win-win situation because once we fight this banditry and start it out of our every territorial integrity, every inch of our territorial integrity, what is the setting? It's going to engender lasting peace. And going forward, investors can now have confidence to come in an environment that is devoid of rancor, that is devoid of crisis, that is devoid of banditry. Well, currently, even if you want to woo investors into the Nigerian economy, with what is happening, they will hardly come with their resources and all of that, except those who are directly benefiting from the illegal mining that is currently going on in parts of the country. Just as I listened to a senator from the south part of the country who made it very clear that the same energy, the same force that federal government deployed to Niger Delta to deal with illegal refining of crude, bunkering, the federal government should equally deploy such force to deal with those powerful individuals who are collaborating with foreign partners to make away with our solid mineral. Because I want to say that the same way the crude is our common patrimony, as the federal government always wants us to believe, the same way solid mineral, whatever is found, should be our common patrimony. Because you cannot be using jet bomber as strikes to kill, to destroy illegal mining sites in the Niger Delta creeks, and you allow the illegal mining of solid mineral in the north to fester. I must say that is double standard and is unacceptable. So the argument of those who say, okay, that American interest is on the Christians, that we probably have Muslims who have been killed. I totally agree that we have Muslims who have been killed, we have Christians who have been killed, even idol worshippers and all of that. But you cannot take away the fact that Christians are more in number. Whichever way it goes to show that those who are killing are common enemy to Nigerians, both the Christians and the Muslims. So does it now not make sense to say that your enemy, who is my enemy, will now have a common friend who say, I want to come and take them out? So does it not make sense to say, okay, you have your way, come and take them out so that we can have peace? Rather, what do we see? The likes of SHEIKH GUMI now becoming a content creator, going to media houses. Because as far as I'm concerned, what SHEIKH GUMI is doing currently is beyond negotiation to release those who are in captivity. He's already doing advocacy for bandits. Because you can clearly see him say, do not use force on bandits. You can clearly hear him say, tell the Nigerian government, severe tie with America because of American position. You can clearly hear him say, it's a lesser evil for bandits to kidnap, to adopt people, than for America to come to Nigeria and start ransacking communities and possibly start killing bandits. As far as I'm concerned as a person, it makes sense. It's a legitimate thing to kill bandits. It makes sense. It's a legitimate thing to kill Ada Aleru. It makes sense. It's a legitimate thing to kill Toji Bello. And this is what our armed forces have been trying to do, because I understand that in the past time, the federal government, through the military, made us understand that they took out the cousin of Tojibelo, a cousin of Tojibelo, who doubled as his field commander. And they made us understand that they were closing in on him. So in that circumstance, you now have somebody who had the competence, the ability, whatever it takes to do the job. You are saying don't come. Or can we forget in the horror how the same America, through the American Navy Seas, came to Nigeria sometime 7 years ago to rescue a 27-year-old Philip Wanton who was kidnapped in Nigeria, taken to Sokoto state in Nigeria. How they came here to use their expertise to rescue him on hot. That is competence. And I want to believe that that competence what they want to bring to bear to address this issue in Nigeria. Most especially, I continue maintaining, except otherwise, somebody should prove to me. America never said they were coming against Nigerian government. They never said they were coming to invade Nigeria to fight Nigerian government. So that narrative out there that they are coming to fight Nigeria is a wrong impression. They made their point clear. They are coming for bandits. They are coming for terrorists. They are coming for Islamic terrorists. They are coming for ISWAP. They are coming for Boko Haram. They are coming for Adalelu. They are coming for Tojibelo. And as far as I'm concerned, they should disallow all of them. Let us have peace. Because even Erufai in his time as governor was very clear that his own ideology is that bandits do not repent. That the only bandit that have repented is the one that have died. That his own ideology is to disallow all of them, send them to the creator who have the ultimate power to judge them. And I want to believe that his position is still very much potent even in current day reality of things. How can you justify a situation where someone will be kidnapped? Someone who do not even have means of livelihood, who the family can barely feed, who the family do not even know when the next meal will come from, and the bandit will telling you, bring 100 million, bring 20, 30, 40 million as the case may be. In some instances, we are seeing how they are being killed. Even the one that happened in Zamfara the other time, where the likes of Tojibelo adopted about 50-something persons, 1 million per each person was the ransom they placed on them. And as we have it, it turned out that those who could not raise the ransom were disallowed one after the other. So you want to tell me that even if it is a Muslim-dominated community where they adopted those people, killed those people, that if the government of America should come and kill the lives of Tojibelo, you want to tell me that those Muslims who are suffering as a result of the activities of Tojibelo will not be happy for it? So that is why this wrong narrative being pushed by the likes of SHEIKH GUMI should stop. Good thing, Nigerian government have come out to say clearly, in clear terms, we are ready and willing to collaborate with the American government to stamp out terrorism. I think I will encourage the Nigerian government to do exactly like that. Because every patriotic Nigerian should rise and keep behind federal government, every genuine effort of federal government to fight terrorism, to fight terrorists. Because it's an evil wind that blow no one any good. Hence, we have all agreed. Muslims are being killed. Christians are being killed. Even non-Muslim alike. Even idol worshippers are equally being killed. So in that situation, it means they are a common enemy to every patriotic Nigerian. And the best bet is to encourage the government to disallow them. I've personally been an advocate that federal government of Nigeria, in synergy with state governments, local governments, should possess monopoly of currency power to exploit them out of their hiding places, set their running, and bring them to justice. That has always been my position before this current issue that came to the front burner that have taken over the media space. Because that is what makes the government ultimate. I cannot imagine a situation where an American government, a Russian government, maybe a British government, France government, Israeli government, name it, we go and start negotiating with bandits in the manner we see in Nigeria. For me, the only condition and situation that can necessitate and make negotiation justifiable is if you have your citizens in captivity. Like the example of Chibok girls, Dapchi girls, and going for their rescue will endanger their lives. It makes sense to say, okay, negotiate and get them out of captivity. Not what we have currently. We are going to negotiation, and the man, the terrorists, the bandits, Adale, Rechargeable, and their likes are coming out from the bushes, from the forest, from the enclaves, fully armed. And after the peace, they equally go back with their arms. So what have you achieved? It means you are coming from a point of weakness, and they are coming from a point of strength. And of course, I think that's the position of SHEIKH GUMI, who have said, don't call them bandits, don't call them criminal. We must call them their name. We must call them by their name. Fulani Militias are bandits, they are criminals, they are terrorists. The global terrorism is very clear that the Fulani Militia of Nigerian extraction is the fourth most dangerous terrorist organization in the world. We must call them by their name. It doesn't matter the opinion of SHEIKH GUMI. These are criminals. These are bandits. These are terrorists. They deserve to be neutralized in the battlefield. They deserve to be arrested, prosecuted, to act as deterrent to others. It doesn't matter the opinion of SHEIKH GUMI. I encourage federal government to collaborate with the American government to ensure that they neutralize all of them. To kill them is legitimate. To arrest and prosecute them is illegitimate, whichever and confess. But I must say very big thank you for your time. This is Settler Media, and I'm Mr. Matu.